So I was like really low-key hoping that we were going to get this match announced, and it's happening, people. It's happening. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I'm Hugh McQuaid, and today we're talking about AEW All In particular the Casino Gauntlet match, and my eight wrestlers who I think could win, going from who I like least likely to win it to the person I really want to win it, you know, like a top 10, but with 8. Don't ask why 8, I decided to do 8. Because I wanted to do 8. I like the number 8, it's a good number. Before we dive into this, please hit subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try and apply to every single one of them as we dive into this, the Casino Gauntlet. So the Casino Gauntlet is probably one of the best stipulations that AEW has. It's almost their take on the Royal Rumble, and I think it's a really interesting concept to do at All In, because you get the surprises, you get the oh my god, I can't believe this person just turned up. Oh my god. You get the insane high-flying action with multiple people being in the ring, and you get insane debuts or re-debuts. And the stipulation with this match in particular is the winner gets a world title shot. So there is a lot of stakes in this match. Will Ospreay won the last one of these, so you know the type of caliber of people that are in these matches and winning these matches. And I'm going to go through my 8 picks of who I think could and should win this match and where I think that could go. These are my own personal picks. Some of them, yes, particularly number 8, are very unlikely, but I can hope. We can hope, we can dream. This is fantasy booking. Let's dive into the list. So coming in at number 8, yes, he is on the thumbnail. Yes, this is just my own personal dream, but number 8 is Kenny Omega, because we can dream, right? We can hope that Kenny Omega comes out, hits a load of V-triggers, hits a one-winged angel, wins, and then he's in a world title match at All Out or something like that. That is what we can dream. It's probably not going to happen, but goddamn, imagine the pop. Imagine the pop if, like, what's the song called? It's not called One Winged Angel. Battle Cry. If Battle Cry starts playing, Kenny Omega runs down, V-trigger, 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 you know, Dragon suplex, you know, you can't escape. He starts doing that. The place would erupt. The place would absolutely erupt. And God, I'd love it. This is just me wishing it into existence. Kenny Omega, please get healthy. Like, please do what's best for your body. But my God, this would be insane if it happened. Coming in at number 7, we have quite an interesting one, because this man does have an international title shot. When he's going to get it, probably at All Out, I think, is when we would see this. But I've gone for Pac, you know, having Pac win this match in the UK makes all the sense in the world. He could have a world title shot under his belt and an international title shot on his belt, and he's like, look, I can do this whenever I please. I will cash these in one after the other. I will, you know, cash in one at one pay-per-view, one at the other, get all the spotlight, get you when you're at your weakest, because I'm a bastard. I think that makes a lot of sense for Pac's character, and I'd really like to see him be pushed to that level, to that world title level, because he hasn't had a match for the world title, from what I can remember, for a while. Maybe he has, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it'd be great, really great if he won in Wembley Stadium. Coming in at number 6, we are talking to someone that you want to push to the moon, and that is Hologram. We all love Hologram. Hologram is goddamn amazing. He's so fun to watch. He's so athletic. He is so unbelievably talented that having him come out in this match, do insane move after insane move on everyone around the ring, and then pick up the win, setting himself up for a world title shot, maybe on like a Dynamite or a high-profile Collision or something like that. That would be really interesting and really make a star out of Hologram. And then particularly if Bryan Danielson wins the world title, Danielson would make Hologram look like $1 bajillion pounds. And I think they seem really set on Hologram. They seem really behind him. They're really pushing him to be like Collision. Tune into Collision, because you will see Hologram. He is amazing. And giving him a world title shot that maybe he doesn't necessarily have to win, I think it'd do wonders for him. I think it'd be so cool, and everyone in Wembley Stadium will be into Hologram in that match. Coming in at number 5, we have one that is very interesting and very sort of off the wall, because you're probably not picking this person due to the rumours surrounding him. But imagine if Ricky Starks won this match. Ricky Starks, who everyone has been running wild. Tony Khan's not booking him because he's going to WWE. He's gone. He's hanging out with Cody. He's hanging out with Jade. Imagine if Ricky Starks' music hits, he comes down and he wins. Like, that would blow people's minds. Like, I don't think anyone is expecting Ricky Starks to appear at Wembley, let alone in this match, let alone in a match for the world title potentially if he wins it. But having him win and having him redo Danielson Starks for the world title, tell me that doesn't sound tasty. That sounds really, really interesting. And maybe, you know, because we don't have to bury people on the way out, Bryan Danielson makes Ricky Starks look amazing. They have a bloodbath, and Ricky Starks gracefully goes to WWE. I'd really fit in a nice send-off for Ricky Starks. I think it'd be great if he came back to this. It'd blow people's minds. People would not expect this in the slightest. Coming in at number 4, we have someone that, as I was scrolling through the AEW roster to like revisit and see who's still on the roster, I'm going to be honest, I forgot this person was on the roster, and it'd be insane if he made a comeback. I don't know what his injury status is, so I'm hoping please get healthy, please be well before making a return. But that is Miro. Be honest, you forgot Miro was on the AEW roster as well. Be honest, you forgot he was. Miro coming out and destroying everyone, just laying waste to everyone, and then he locks in a game over on someone, and you have your winner. He stands tall, and your world title match is either Swerve Strickland versus Miro or Bryan Danielson versus Miro. Tell me that does not sound tasty AF. That sounds like mouth-watering. And I think Miro, if he's fit and healthy, has so much potential in AEW. He is incredible at what he does. He's incredible wrestler, incredible promo. I just want to see him back. I want to see him back so bad. When I was scrolling down and I saw his picture, I was like, that'd be amazing. That would be insane. So yeah, I'd be so happy if it was Miro. It'd be, what a monstrous pop he'd get. You just hear the and Miro comes out. God, goosebumps, absolute goosebumps. Coming in at number 3, we've got the obvious one. We've got Ricochet. We know he's coming at some point, right? But when? This seems like an obvious place to debut him in a main event spot. Show what an unchained Ricochet can do in an AEW ring and hit insane move after insane move after insane move. Like, tell me you don't want to see that. And then you could get Ricochet versus Swerve. That's probably the match I want to see more than Ricochet versus Danielson, is Ricochet versus Swerve, because I believe they have history from Lucha Underground. I haven't watched Lucha Underground, but I believe they have history there. That'd be an incredibly awesome match. That could be so good and really cement Ricochet at the top of the card, and you could maybe have it go to a time limit draw, or maybe Swerve just gets the edge. I think it'd be so great to see Ricochet on a main event level again, if he ever was in WWE. I'd love it so much. It'd be goddamn mouth-watering. Coming in at number 2, we have Old Faithful. This is my heart picked number 1, but this is actually my pick of who I think is probably most likely to win this, and that's Jon Moxley, because Jon Moxley, it'd be a great surprise. He's been gone for a while, taking time off, which is all fair and good. He could slot into a feud with Swerve. He could slot into a feud with Danielson. He fits all the bills of winning this match, does he not? Main event level, incredibly over, and a surprise. How could it? Like, for me, he's unbeaten. Like, I think like it's probably most likely going to be Jon Moxley. If I was doing my predictions, I would pick Jon Moxley. It just makes all the sense in the world, really, doesn't it? Blackpool Combat Club story there. You've got Swerve right over there. You could have it both ways. It makes all the sense in the world, and I'd love to see it, really. And then we have my number 1 pick, because we're going into fantasy booking land now. This is how you make a star. You make a new top babyface star, because as we've seen, Members of the Don Callis family are turning slowly babyface. They are. Obviously, Will Ospreay is completely babyface, and Kyle Fletcher was very much the babyface against MJF. There's another person there, another person who has just had a sensational run in the G1 Climax, and that is Konosuke Takeshita. You have him come back as a babyface. You can keep the badass look, keep the badass music, but people want to cheer Takeshita because he is so unbelievably talented in the ring. And I think you do that. This is what you pull the trigger on. You pull the trigger on the babyface turn. You have him in there with heels, and you have him beating up heels in the match. That will immediately get him over. You have Blue Thunderbomb to the likes of maybe, I don't know, the Guns or something like that, or the Butcher, and you have him hitting them insane move after insane move, and get him over as a babyface and sort of morph the Don Callis faction into a babyface unit. Tell me you don't want that. And then you could have Takeshita versus Danielson, Takeshita versus Swerve. My God. Takeshita's just so good, and I think Takeshita should win this match. I think you could easily make a new star with Takeshita, and I think people are ready to cheer for him. If that El Phantasmo match is anything to go by, people are ready to cheer Takeshita. Like, we really, really are. I think we've been ready for a long, long time with this Don Callis stuff, and we're ready for babyface Takeshita. And I think he could be like an incredible world champion if given the shot. So that's why I'm going for my number one pick as Konosuke Takeshita. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Who do you want to win this match? Who do you want to see win that world title shot? Let me know and I'll try and apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.